More probes have been sent here than any other planet, but Mars has a jinx. Over half of them failed.
Pegasus Control, you can tell Nina she has a go for EVA.
Should be out on the arm by now. What was her heart rate when she left Pegasus?
Before sending a lander to Mars, Pegasus needs to refuel.
I have a visual on the fuel port. You can throw the arm now.
You got it. 10 meters.
Carrying enough fuel for the whole Grand Tour would be impossible, so giant tanks of hydrogen have been placed at strategic locations along the route.
I'm gonna yaw the arm, 1 or 2 notches left should do it.
Okay, right. Straight forward. 1 meter and closing. Gotcha.
Well, it may look effortless and great fun, but it takes a lot out of you doing an EVA. It's something we have to keep a close eye on. It's not sightseeing really, it's hard work.
Il va peut-être falloir réduire la UV à 4.
I keep looking down and expecting to see Earth. It's a fantastic looking planet. John, I can see our landing site crystal clear.
Oh, pedals are clear. I don't see any X-motion at all.
Coming up on 3 meters. It's doing fine.
Looking good, Ares.
3 astronauts will pilot the lander Ares in a descent with its own particular dangers.
Instead of 100 times the atmosphere of Earth, on Mars it's 100th, which presents its own unique set of problems when you want to try and land. There's not a whole lot to slow you down.
How you doing back there? Everyone still with us? 10 meters. Down to 2. I lost visual on the ground. There's a lot of dust. Alright, I got it. Stand by for touchdown. 3 meters. Down 1. 1 meter. Contact. Pressure integrity check. Monitor current gauge to 4.0. I'm also on the forward dump valve. Hatch is open and latched.
The hatch is open, and Kirby is on the porch.
See it governed by a hostile flag of conquest, but by a banner of freedom and peace.
My footprints are crisp, and the dust clings to my boots.
Wind's picking up.
Dust is increasing at your 10 o'clock position, John.
The sky's a kind of butterscotch color.
Tom, there's dust devil activity.
Which way is it heading?
I don't know.
Guess I'll stay here then.
Well, we've got a problem.
Should we scrub the EVA? Ares Pegasus, get Tom inside now.
Seal the hatch, John.
Look at that.
Ares. You sound a little breathless in there.
Are you okay?
Think so?
Ares, Pegasus. Control want Tom inside now, please. I don't care how you break it to him.
That's what I call a Martian welcome.
Do you want to run through a few suit checks?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Why not? It's not as tough as it looks.
The Martian dust is easily sucked up into a dust devil. Luckily, the Martian atmosphere is a pale imitation of ours. Pressures rarely climb above a hundredth of Earth's, so although it may look like a whirlwind, it's no worse than a summer breeze.
I could get used to this.
3 weeks is going to be over before we know it.
The astronauts have set up camp close to Valles Marineris, a vast canyon which could unlock the mystery to life on Mars.
Geologists are going crazy over those sulfate salts. And you're still go for Marineris.
Valles Marineris is basically a vast tear in the Martian crust. It's over 4,000 kilometers long. In fact, it runs so far around the planet that one end of it is in daylight while the other is still in dark.
There's a big temperature difference between the day end and the night end. This causes strong winds to surge up through the canyon from the west, which brings up a lot of dust. Now, that could be a problem for our guys down there. I mean, nobody wants to work in zero visibility next to a 7-kilometer drop.
This is where they hope to achieve their mission objective. Not just evidence of life, but maybe life itself.
Well, there's pretty clear evidence water once flowed on Mars. Most of it's long gone, but in the lowest parts, it might still be there, just a metre or so below the surface. And on Earth, everywhere we find liquid water, we find life.
This is MVP-14. It's our drilling robot. It gets to the floor of Marineris by balloon. You have hydrogen sensor, this end sniffs out the water. Then drilling probe, this end goes in for the sample. And then another balloon brings it back up on the surface with evidence of life on Mars.